Come on, girl. She's a good girl. Good girl, Brittany.
I swear to God, I was gonna die.
Or ladies.
Hi.
Yeah, no, I said I wasn't gonna come in here because of being warm and everything, but I figured I'd come in anyway and do a, I don't know, talk interview with you two about how we feel about the current situations right now. Because if there's anybody whose opinions would matter right now, it'd be two people that have had a lot of fear and just terrible situations unfolding throughout the last week and a half or so.
Chaos.
Like the worry about test results and general about feelings of well-being altogether. It's just sucked. So, is there ever a time?
So put us on camera. You putting us on camera?
No,
Oh, okay. Who you got in here?
I'll talk to anyone. Just
Oh.
recording to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about how, what the week has been like. It's just been utter chaos.
It's a good thing Texas, at the very least, has gone along with the whole CBD thing, so it's not a completely horrible situation going along. I would say it would be easier if Texas were a legal state, and I imagine headlines like Texans self-quarantine at home, new strain, Texas strains are made or something like that.
The new 2020 toilet roll strain.
I'm just saying, those headlines would go a whole lot better than like another case in Walker County and Harris County, because people
That's just another thing. The amount
wanted to
of
go to
fear.
concert. Yeah, all the fear.
Yeah.
Because here we are with what, strep throat and bronchitis, and thinking we have coronavirus.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the hospital is loaded up and overloaded of people on quarantine and with coronavirus symptoms.
Yeah.
Can you light the CBD, by the way?
Huh?
I can light it, but can you light the CBD? It's like, I don't get how, I mean, I do get it. Things are scientifically proven to be not terrible for people, to be the kind of thing where you can allow it to at least be recreational and people decide what they will and won't do with it. Like, we're already at that point, but politically, we're not at that point. It's like really annoying when I think about it, because people will bring up forefathers in like a second, but then whenever you come to talking about being progressive and like not having religion drive everything in policy, then people don't want to talk about the forefathers. Like, hey man, we should legalize. That'd be really easy and people would be a lot happier. And the forefathers wouldn't want anyone's religion being applied to be like reasons of why you shouldn't allow anything. But then, you know, it'll turn around in a second and be like, and under God we trust, and all that stuff.
Ready?
I always wonder what the main roadblock is. It's just like people and positions that have been there for a while and have jacked up interests in mind. I mean, I guess it all comes down to lobbyists.
Money.
Yep, money.
That's what it's about.
At the end of the day, it comes down to money.
Yeah.
Because if there's a place that, and it's not even like cigarette sales would go down. Like, people that smoke cigarettes would continue to smoke cigarettes and, life would go on. But I guarantee you, the tobacco industry is like one of the leading lobbyists against legalization.
Yeah.
I put money on it.
Yeah, that would make sense. But I think the biggest thing is the pharmaceutical.
Also, yeah. And I'm not sure. I got to do some research, but I'm not sure there's a big pharmaceutical presence in Texas. I know some. I bet some exist, but I don't think there's like any main like Pfizer core or like
B?
Yes, Pfizer with a B.
Pfizer here?
Hmm.
I've seen it. I never knew what it was. I think it's in Conroe.
Hmm.
Let me see.
It still doesn't make sense either, because it's not like they couldn't get in on it.
Yeah, right? That's the same thing I was saying, like about Donald Trump. If he was really smart, he would just align business interests and legalize marijuana.
You ever think there'd be like a better means of communicating? Because I feel that probably would be the best, well, the easiest solution for everybody. Is like just being able to find common ground with the time to actually talk about it and come up with a solution. Like part of the problem is what works for us here in Texas doesn't work for everybody in Wyoming or Nebraska. So
I was wrong, but there's one in Houston.
so the no here translates into no other places, where sometimes it shouldn't necessarily be a no. We got issues where we're affected by things that really fall for other people.
First child under 9.
Gone.
Here in Conroe. 12 new cases in 24 hours, and the first one under 9.
And that's got me really conflicted, because I really think everybody should stay inside. At the same time, and there's no way to know unless you've been tested, but like if you know, then I feel like that doesn't apply to you.
Right. But,
And like if we were able to communicate, you know, a little better than we are right now, I don't think it'd be as much as an issue as it is right now. Because you still got people talking about this is like some government-made thing to control the people and all that. And the government's not that sophisticated, I promise you.
yeah.
Donald Trump is literally the president. The government's not that sophisticated. We would know all the secrets by now, if it was.
There you go.
You should be fine too. Like, I don't get the like active want to like avoid doing stuff that you can do. Like if there's anybody right now that'd be able to have all the issues handled for the people, it'd be, you know, all legislative groups of people from executive all the way down to municipal. But like politics are more important. It's freaking crazy to me.
People are corrupt.
Like I remember what's his face? Jason Gates, however he says his name. That guy's like at weekly basis trying to figure out what he can do to show how big a piece of crap he is. He's at, I think he's from Florida, congressman from Florida. He was wearing a gas mask to fucking poke fun at coronavirus going on. And then like same week, one of his constituents died. And it's like, you feel like an asshole yet? Because you're wearing the hat. Like, there's no need to do stuff like that. People still do. Is there supposed to be somebody that's like votes that's like, yeah, that's my kind of guy? Like, I don't get it. But you can say the same thing about the other side. Because Joe fucking Biden really is trying to stymie the Bernie Sanders movement. Like, Didn't we talk about this 4 years ago? Literally no one can name not one thing Joe Biden did while he was vice president.
He made lots of money. He made lots of money.
Sure. He basically did nothing during the time as vice president anyone could call significant. Well, I mean, he touched a bunch of people creepily.
Don wasn't the only one to have a restraining order against Carol. Sorry, against Carol fucking Baskin.
Who else?
Yeah.
A guy she dated named Jay Backle. There you go.
Why? What she do to him? What he do?
She threatened to do whatever it takes to get him out of the house or something like that, and he said that kick my ass out of there, whatever it takes. I honestly feel like I'm in fear of death or serious bodily injury because of her prior husband missing and presumed dead.
That's after.
Yeah. No, he dated her before, but then he got a restraining order after.
No.
And one day she said to me when I asked her what happens if your husband shows up now, her response was, dead body cannot talk.
Was she saying she's getting rid of a dead body and she can't talk, or she's saying dead bodies don't talk?
Dead bodies don't talk.
Florida.
And he said her former husband's daughter told me she was dangerous and watched my back. She carries 2 guns on her always, one in her truck and one in her residence. She said she was a suspect in her husband's disappearance recently, 3 to 4 days ago. She told me human bones were found near Lazy Days RV Center. She said she hopes it's not on her property or she will be in deep shit. That was the restraining order context. That's what he wrote on the restraining order in 2002.
Well.
You know what I feel like? Part of that is gonna be like some sort of law enforcement wanting to save face too for fucking not figuring that out over so many years.
Especially since her brother was on the sheriff's department.
Like there's gonna be somebody there that's like accidentally losing evidence or like
Didn't check good enough. Didn't take good enough notes.
because at least one person there is not gonna want to go down for the mishandling of that.
Sorry, it was after her husband died, but before she met new guy that sings to her.
Oh, Lord. A new guy that sings to her is just a
Terrified.
bucket full of joy.
He's making sure those cats are well fed every day, so they're
Every
not that
day.
hungry.
Every day. And he ain't missed a day.
What kind of like who's that guy in town that dates Carol Baskins after her husband went missing?
Weird.
Is he from a different county? Like
gotta be.
you not know what's going on?
Something wrong with it.
Because that was high profile. He was like a millionaire.
He's pretty high
They
pro.
all
He's
know
on the news.
exotic animals.
He's on the news
Like,
multiple
people know.
times. Like
Yeah.
there's no way like you're a guy and like you didn't figure that out until like the second week. You're like, oh no, how do I break this off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sheriff's department says they're getting 6 new leads a day.
Let's hope they find.
I'm
some
not.
remains somewhere.
I want to see.
She's had way too many years to clean that mess up.
I
Yeah.
want to see Carol's reactions and decisions in light of all these happenings. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Like, is the whatchamacallit, is the YouTube channel gonna have the same amount of posts and the same frequency, or are we gonna start worrying about other things?
Yeah. Let's see who's responsible for all that shit happening in 2020. I knew it. Fucking
Carol fucking Baskins.
Man, what kind of crap is that? This dude really fucking went to jail for having a loose mouth, essentially. He did pay to have it killed. He did do that. But, like, in the dumbest way.
Yeah, homie set him up.
Yeah.
Flo set him up. You see the screenshot where somebody took the screenshot of him walking away from the camera and he's got a Dr. Pepper can and a meth pipe in his hand?
No.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Who did that?
How'd that
It
one
was
slip?
on Tiger King. Like they freeze framed it, like when he was walking away from the camera and zoomed up in on his hand and he's got a pipe and a
I don't know how I missed that one.
Dr.
That's
Pepper. It's very, you have to,
Subtle.
You have to, yeah, you have to know.
That's crazy.
the same time Bill Cosby was getting his ass thrown in jail. Same time this crazy tiger shit was going on in Oklahoma. Freak. What a world. Like when everybody was protesting fucking Bill Cosby's trial, Joe Exotic's like, fucking Carol Baskins, that bitch. I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Joe Exotic single-handedly created a new sexual orientation. Methsexual.
How do you even... There's no way to predict things like this. Like, hey, in a couple of years, this weird guy with Tiger is gonna get really popular.
Yeah.
I think the funniest part of that is like you'll be sitting there wondering, why are you in jail? Nah, we know why you're in jail. It's pretty clean cut. You got bamboozled, as we say, sir.
Unfortunately.
Carol fucking Baskins again.
Be a subplot. Jeff Lowe's been working for Carol Baskins the whole time. I'm pretty sure that guy, he said he's on the run now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, because I seen that the zoo's still operating.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing.
They don't need him to operate.
Mom, did you see this one? It says, oh, you're straight, well, let me ask you something. When you go to Sonic, which one do you choose?
Oh,
I saw that one. I'm like, yeah,
You're
God.
not that straight, are you?
Oh my God.
I choose the foot long too.
Oh God. How awful.
It's not like anything new though. Is it really that unconceivable a concept to seduce a man as a man?
With meth and tigers?
It's clearly possible. Like it happened.
It is definitely
Did
possible.
you see the meme that had the first husband, and it was like, I'm not gay, but 20 tigers is 20 tigers. Buying 3 packs of beef jerky, like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
God.
Still thinking about that beef jerky from 07. You good, Brooklyn?
No, very good. That's just bad.
Yeah. Good for you.
They were like golden nuggets to that boy. You all know, you've seen his balls.
Tuesday.
I'm a libertarian, so technically, fuck the feds. That guy was funny. Did you see the breakdown, Sean, of like who should play who and
Yeah.
and it had pictures of everybody and it had Dwight for the
Like the gate guy.
it had Dwight for the
Jeff Lowe?
no,
Nah.
for his name's Dial, but I didn't know that until just now. Campaign manager.
Ah. Makes me wonder what crazy crap's going on right now while all this crazy crap's going on.
Right? Like, what other kind of crazy Joe Exotic is there out there living their crazy ass fucking life that we're gonna be watching on a Netflix documentary next time?
It's a lesbian seducing girls with a monkey farm. She's got 3 wives and 400 monkeys. I'd watch that.
I wish somebody would control their dog.
People were all on the page for Big Cat Rescue talking about how she killed her husband.
Hey, you crazy cats.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Carol killed her husband.
I wonder if they're all still cool cats and kittens.
Cool cats, kittens. Carol, the husband killer. How's it going?
Oops.
Why so gloomy, Brooklyn?
She's just snuggling here. Just happy to be with my family.
I have a feeling that like Joe Exotic's gonna walk free and Carol Baskin's gonna end up.
I hope so.
I don't know.
She deserves
I
to.
don't know. I think he's going to do at least a full 15.
I think he's gonna get a pardon from the president.
I do too.
If he pardons him, man, I swear to God.
Wouldn't he though? Wouldn't he though?
Yeah.
He would.
Why would he not?
Why wouldn't he?
I'm just saying that.
I saw a tweet that I think is fake, but you never know, from
It's-
Donald Trump's Twitter that said, fuck Carol Baskin, or Carol Baskin killed her husband, or something like that. It was obviously probably fake, but
Don't get me wrong. Like, it'd be pretty cool. But also, it should be like a common given thing. He shouldn't be pardoned. He should do a good amount of time.
somebody said something about how they were gonna pay for his attorney fees and get him out of jail, and then pay for him to get his zoo back, or to build a new zoo.
Someone's going to just drop a couple mil.
I'm not kidding, like someone rich said that.
What the see?
And fucking Cardi B said she was starting to GoFundMe for him.
No, there's motherfuckers still homeless in the street, right? Like, it's cool that there's a popular guy that's caught everybody's attention, but, you know, homeless is still there every day, and, like, literally could do shit about it now. Literally, now. Hey, while all this stuff is going on and we're doing social distancing, why don't we check on the homeless?
Well, do homeless people have meth and tigers? Because if not, the public don't give a fuck.
That
Nah.
would be a big no.
Nah. Wait until it's political time to talk about homeless veterans and shit, and then forget about it in February. Disgusting. Still like 20 veteran suicides a day. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Domestic abuse calls between 30 and 50% rises.
People need mental health.
People need mental health. And this country is like the biggest one that thinks it's a joke. Like America's like the spoiled kid in grade school. You know, the world just lets it kind of be an asshole. Nobody really tells the teacher on them. Still haven't gotten beat up after school yet. Really needs one good ass whooping to stop being a dickhead. Man, I think being in the Marines helped. Like seeing other countries, I'm like, man, I see what is going on. Like you've been invaded. You've been through issues over centuries as a country. Like I know for a fact, if we were fucking invaded or attacked, all the shit Americans talk, they wouldn't do shit.
Yeah.
Not a fucking thing.
Did y'all feed her?
Yes.
Like for all the shit literally everyone in this country talks, they get their asses handed to them. We got guns and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. And that's kind of what's scary to me. Because it could be any day. Like any random ass day. This is what? A health epidemic right now? You know how bad things would be if somebody attacked the electrical grid in the country? Half, say, power going out in even a quarter of the country. You know how fucking terrible that'd be?
I know that would be pretty bad.
And then, yeah, it'd be great to have guns at that time, but not just guns, you know, like backups, preparations, those kinds of things. That's kind of what bothers me about people like talk about gun rights and shit and then stop there. Like that's the only thing you need to worry about.
Something on the Sims.
Unbelievable.
Oh, fuck. You wouldn't know me.
Also, that's some gay ass privilege right there. Like he was just having a good ass time for the better half of 4 years. Gay black dude's mad as hell. The fuck? I want to be gay as fuck with a tiger farm?
I wonder what's gonna happen with all that legislation though, for real, that she's pushing to not have them breed the tigers.
One of two things. It'll pass or it'll sit. Like it's not a priority. They're there
I
like,
just kind of agree with the crazy guy that, yes, even though it's not ideal conditions, like they said, there's more tigers in captivity than there are in the United States than there are in the entire world in the wild.
Right.
So I do slightly agree with the dude to some event that, yeah, you do want to keep the people around that are breeding them and keeping them, but you want it to be done safely and, you
Yeah.
know, shit like that.
yeah.
So, I mean, I get regulations on it, but
Carol's just being an American about it. It's the American way to do things. Do something and then like hypocritically say other people can't do it.
yeah.
Carol's
Find a
just being a
loophole.
bitch.
Yeah, the real solution would be going along with, yeah, agreeing with, you know, kind of crazy guy. Why not get all these people that have pets educated and certified so that you could continue conservation efforts, but with people possessing the animals themselves?
Yeah.
You could
Well-
register, yeah, you could register, they could still maintain the animals. They would be checked on because these certifications would have to be verified. The animals would have to be kept in some kind of, you know, across the board standard.
Yeah.
Why not have some kind of regulation about it instead of like trying to take things away from a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Costs less money too. Because if you're talking about removing tigers from every private owner in the country,
Carol Baskin's gotta have a lot of fucking tigers on her hands, a lot more tigers to eat her new husband.
at least 5 people are
That's
gonna.
what she's trying to do, she needs more tigers to eat more husbands.
At least 5 more people are gonna disappear.
And if she gets more, if the law passes, hers is the only place in the country, right, that is certified with PETA?
Which is
So,
insane.
She's gonna be fucking overloaded with tigers.
Is that what you need to do? Just have a bunch of weak ass volunteers to get people to leave you alone? Because she's literally doing the same thing. She just has volunteers.
Yeah, just, people are like, I've been here 16 and a half years and paid $245,000.
Like 16 years?
And I've graduated to a yellow shirt.
Like shirt colors? Apply that to anything else and then tell me if it sounds sane. You've been working at Dunkin' Donuts. You've been working on We've been working at Dunkin' Donuts for 16 years, and you haven't gotten paid. You've just been worried about what color shirt you wear, and that you get to hang around donuts.
These donuts are really rare.
It sounds crazy with anything else, so it's pretty crazy with tigers. It's crazier with tigers. It's crazier.
Get you a Gatorade king.
Why not lions?
There were a few.
There's a few, but like, you notice that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm more of a lion guy. I figured people would be way more interested in lions than tigers.
I'm not interested in either one. Nothing that can eat me.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that'd be common sense. I guess people assume that lions definitely would fucking kill them more than a tiger would.
It's like, but I've been watching mountain men, and doggone bobcats are just as deadly.
Yeah.
It's like, what wild animals? Damn cat.
I used to like knowing the different kinds of, I guess, large cats that you needed to watch out for.
Big cat.
For some reason in Brooklyn, New York, I was like, man, need to make sure I know what a lynx is.
Right.
Oh shit, it's a lynx. In Brooklyn.
Fucking stupid.
Know
Never
your
know.
wildlife. My dad used to always tell us, don't y'all go walking off in the woods thinking you're not gonna see a bear, because you're gonna see one. And it's like, what? Sure enough, they have brown bears.
I think I knew the country was getting soft and we came back. I was talking about deployment, like, you know, sometimes you got to shoot coyote, just keep them out from your encampment or whatever you got going on. And when people are like, oh, you shoot coyotes? Yes. Shot people too, yes.
You get the,
Kidding me?
Panthers as well.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Kevin finally shot the panther.
I feel like I got to stop talking about the forefathers because I feel like they don't apply to me.
they weren't your forefathers.
So you guys forefathers. I know.
Hello. Thank you. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much for your love. Does Peyton need some love?
Why is Brooklyn self-conscious?
Does Peyton need some? Oh, thank you.
You did tell Crystal that she did have the right set of grandparents, right?
I did not. I will do that right now.
Oh, so good.
Okay, go ahead.
There's that Southern hospitality I've been looking for years.
What? Where?
The moment passed.
Oh.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn inspected the fence, and she thought it was interesting. And she didn't see Gus anymore, and she wasn't sure how to feel.
Camera shy.